The story you're about to see is true. The names have not been changed, and none of them are innocent.
This is the city, Toms River, New Jersey. I work here. I carry a badge, and I catch humanitarians in the act. It was just another day in town. We were working the volunteer shift.
Saturday, this is not going to be an easy case. Just look at this file. Leone is a well-respected lawyer in addition to being a successful businessman.
It says here he's received many awards and is involved in civic organizations from the Rotary Club to the JCs.
Not to mention being a member of the Board of Trustees of Ocean County College and the OCC Foundation.
It also says Leone's chairman of the Reach for the Stars campaign.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. And let's not forget about his partner, Leone.
Will you look at this? Although she retired as a teacher in the Toms River school system, she keeps very active with civic involvements.
She'll be hard to track. She's a member of the Garden State Philharmonic, Harbor House, and the United Way, among others.
And just like her partner, Leone is involved in the OCC Foundation, currently serving as a member of the Scholarship Committee.
A couple of Energizer bunnies, these two.
Exactly. These two are very active. You'll be hard-pressed to find them Saturday, but I want them brought in, and I want them now.
What's the charge?
Humanitarians without a license.
Calling all cars, be on the lookout for Leone and Leone. Approach with caution, they're considered to be highly philanthropic and humanitarian.
10 a.m. Traveling west on Route 37 to the Harbor House resale shop. I met the director, Mary Kotsis. Who knows, I might even find that Davy Crockett lunchbox I've been looking for.
Meanwhile, Stephen and I are off sailing.
Good.
So I'll see you soon.
Have a good time, and thank
Okay.
you.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm Sergeant Joe Saturday.
Yes.
I need to ask you a few questions about Judith Leone.
All right.
Is it true that she's a volunteer here at Harbor House?
Well, she's at the foundation. She's on the foundation board.
And that's the same Harbor House that provides care and shelter to troubled children?
Same one.
Right. Where do you think I'd be able to find Leone and her partner Leone right now?
I believe they're sailing.
Sailors. They'll get life, for sure.
What did they do to get life?
That's just the point, ma'am. What didn't they do? Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
You'll never get away with this, Leone and Leone. I'm coming to get you. Escaping by sailboat is as smart as walking to Atlantic City with your shoelaces tied together. When I get to the Philharmonic, you'll be singing a different tune. 3:29 p.m. Met with Estelle Broadkey of the Garden State Philharmonic. I'll be conducting the interview, and I'll have her singing like Rosemary Clooney.
I don't know how we could have done it without you.
Oh, shucks.
Leone? Snickers! Ma'am, I'd like to ask you a few questions about Judith Leone.
Who are you?
Sergeant Joe Saturday.
Saturday? I thought it was Friday.
Well, my mother always said I was a day late and $1 short. Anyway, I'd like to ask you a few questions about Judith Leone.
Judy Leone is a good friend. She's a consummate board member. She's a patron of the Garden State Philharmonic. And because of her, she brings music to Ocean County. Judy Leone and her husband, Steve Leone, are supportive of fine music in Ocean County.
Leone? I'm looking for him too. Where can I find him?
I guess he's downtown Toms River.
Downtown. The chase is on.
Read all about it, morning paper. Read all about it, morning paper.
Yes.
Excuse me there. Can I ask you a couple of questions about Stephen Leone?
Sure, come on in.
All right.
Who are you?
I'll ask the questions around here, Hotshot.
Why are you looking for him?
He's been seen committing heinous acts of philanthropy all over Ocean County.
Well, there's some I could testify to.
Well, I'd love to hear it.
Well, there's one. He's trying to save a building over at Ocean County College where you look up at the stars.
The planetarium.
Ah, that's what they call it.
Do you have anything else to say about Leone?
I think you can find them guilty of committing all these humanitarian acts. And what I'll do, I'll work with you on the plea bargain.
Your shoelace is untied.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hi, Maureen. I'll see you in a couple of hours. I'm going to Ocean County College.
Bye, Mr. Leone. Have a good day.
Leone? Did someone say Leone?
Yes, you just missed him.
You didn't see him in the lobby?
No, damn, I should have worn my loafers. Did he say where he was going?
Ocean County College for a meeting.
Is there no end to his philanthropy? .415 showed up at Leone and Leone's hideout.
Come on, Judy, we're going to be late.
Is this the Leone and Leone hideout?
Sorry you missed them, but if you hurry, you might catch up with them. I hear they're going to spend an evening under the stars.
Are you Judith Leone and Stephen Leone?
Yes, we are. What's the problem?
I've got some bad news. You're under arrest.
For what?
Doing too many good deeds. Please step out of the car.
We're ready for the sentencing of Judith Leone and Stephen Leone. I have reviewed the file, and I must say that I am not surprised. We have a few depositions on tape that I'm going to admit into evidence.
These are two people who just always take the time to help others. I just don't know anyone that has a bad word to say about either of them, and I mean that sincerely.
And I'm very, very proud to know Steve all these years, to end up being his partner in seeing firsthand the kind of commitment he has, not just to himself and his success, but to the community as a person who gives back.
We are so proud to be their daughters, and reluctantly sometimes we share them with you all in the community, but we love them dearly, and congratulations.
We love you, Dad and Judy. Congratulations.
And Papa even helps us with our golf!
Dr. Larson, I understand that you would like to address the court.
I'm very pleased to testify, and happily, not as a defendant, but proudly on behalf of two people I admire very much, Steve Leone and Judy Leone. To say that Steve and Judy are community leaders, champions of education, lovers of the environment, is merely to touch the surface of their community spirit and generosity. Steve is a positive force who brings his sharp mind and intellectual curiosity to every issue. And a community volunteer and a champion in her own right, Judy is one of the most gracious and likable philanthropists you will ever meet. She's truly a class act. Judy and Steve, we thank you for your leadership and support in our quest to save this great community treasure, the Novans Planetarium. In recognition of the elegance, strength, and intense commitment you bring to every project, it's fitting that as practitioners of unlicensed philanthropy, you be found guilty of the charges. You are our shining stars, and we will remember you always for the great work that you have done here. Congratulations.
Do the defendants have anything to say to the court before sentencing?
All right. I admit it. I'm guilty. But I did not do this alone. I had a lot of help. First, Stephen Leone bankrolled this whole operation. And then there were the many accomplices on the committees and boards I worked with over the years. And I admit that I had a lot of fun and made some great friends while engaging in all of these shady activities.
Jude and I submit to the mercy of the court. We plead guilty to random acts of civic duty. It has become habit forming.
In all my years on the bench, I have never had such a case brought before me. I thought I heard it all, but this one takes the cake. The court finds the defendants guilty of being Humanitarians of the Year, and I sentence you to an evening of recognition under the stars.
While we have your attention, we want to thank the very patient folks who put this video together, plus our family, friends, and colleagues who took the time to be a part of it. We would also like to thank Keith Buccio, Sandy Broughton, and the hard-working committees who put this wonderful evening together. And to those of you who have joined us this evening, we hope this put a smile on your face and a very big dent in your pocketbook.